Today, education in Ireland is highly valued, with a strong emphasis on academic excellence. The educational system consists of three levels: primary, secondary, and tertiary, with a diverse range of subjects and courses. The government invests in education to ensure that it is both high quality and accessible to all. The history of education in Ireland is fascinating. Education has contributed significantly to our country's development. Monastic schools provided education in teaching subjects such as Latin, literature, and theology during the Middle Ages. However, most people had limited access to education where only the rich could afford. Hedge schools were secret schools that operated during the 18th and 19th centuries when the penal laws limited Catholic education. These schools were held in remote locations, often beneath hedges or in headmasters' private residence, hence the name hedge schools. Hedge schools were critical in preserving Irish culture and education of Catholic children. During a period of religious and political oppression, they were usually run by travelling teachers known as hedge schoolmasters who taught reading, writing, arithmetic, and even Latin. Despite the limitations and risks they faced, hedge schools demonstrated the Irish people's determination and resilience in ensuring access to education. They played an important role in the struggle for Irish independence and preservation of Irish identity, and their contributions can still be seen in today's classrooms. The national school system in Ireland was established in 1831 as a result of the effort to provide a more inclusive and standardised education system for all children, regardless of their religious background. It aimed to replace the hedge schools and create a unified educational framework. Under the national school system, schools were funded by the state and were required to follow curriculum that included basic subjects like reading, writing, arithmetic, and religious instruction. The system aimed to provide education to both Catholic and Protestant children, promoting a sense of unity and tolerance. However, it's important to note that the national school system initially faced some challenges and controversies, particularly regarding religious instruction. The system emphasized moral and religious education, but tensions arose due to differences in religious beliefs and practices. Education became free for Irish students in 1967 with the introduction of pre-secondary education. This meant that tuition fees were abolished, allowing more students to access education without financial barriers. It was a significant step towards ensuring equal opportunities for all Irish students to pursue their educational goals. In recent years, the biggest factor that affects our classrooms was the COVID lockdowns. Lockdowns have had a significant impact on students today. The COVID-19 pandemic had forced schools to close and transition to remote learning, which has presented both challenges and opportunities. On one hand, remote learning has allowed students to continue their education from the safety of their own homes. It has provided flexibility and convenience, allowing students to access educational materials and resources online. However, it has also posed challenges. Some students may struggle with the lack of face-to-face interaction with teachers and classmates, making it harder to ask questions and engage in discussions. The absence of a structured classroom environment can also make it difficult for students to stay motivated and focused. Additionally, the pandemic has disrupted extracurricular activities such as sports, clubs, and social events, which are an important part of the overall educational experience. Students may have missed out on opportunities for personal growth, social interaction, and development of important life skills. But in my own experience, fifth-year students have lost all work ethic and drive to study. These students were in the first year when the pandemic hit. Whether these correlate is yet to be confirmed by research. Thank you for listening.